everybody, how are you? I'm a librarian. My name is Casper. What's your name? Huh? I can't hear you. What was that? Oh, okay, got it. So today's a nice sunny day and I love to go outside. I love to go to the park. I like to go for a walk. I like to go on a bicycle. And you know what makes it more fun is to go outside with your friends. So here's a picture of me riding my bicycle in New Jersey with my friends a couple of months ago. We had a blast. I hope that you enjoy spending time with your friends. So speaking of going outside, I don't know if you can go outside right now, but there's a solution and it's called a book. So I've been reading this really cool book. Can you guess what it's called? And it starts with an H. Did you guess what it is? It's called The Hike by Alison Farrell. I highly recommend it to you. So this book is dedicated to Finn, Bryn, Morgan, and to young hikers everywhere. So that must mean you. All right, everybody, let's go to the first page, shall we? Let me move a little closer so you can see. So here's a house. There's 3 girls. There's 2 girls in the house. And there's 1 girl in the yard outside. So let's go over here. That is Elle, and she's yoo-hoo, almost ready. It looks like she wants to go outside. And over here is Ren, and she says, just a moment. Just one more cut. It looks like she's working on a scrapbook. Do you guys ever work on scrapbooks? And over here outside is Hattie, and she looks like she's collecting feathers. And she's saying, just a few more feathers. So what do you think they want to do? Looks like they want to hang out together and do something fun together. So it says here, we are going on a hike. Going on a hike. So there's Ren, Elle, and Hattie, and their dog Bean. And they're outside. There we can see a fox, a feather, a chipmunk, and it looks like they're headed towards Buck Mountain. There's so much to see in a mountain. It's our favorite thing to do, so they love to go hiking. Over here we can see some owls. There's the chipmunk. There's Ren, Elle, and Hattie, and Bean the dog, and there we could see a bird. And the bird is Stellar's Jay. Aren't they having a fun time? There's some mushrooms. So here's the next page. And it says here, in the beginning, we run like maniacs. So they just started out their trip, so they have a lot of energy. So there's Ren leading the way, followed by Elle, followed by Bean. And towards the back is Hattie, and she says, wait for me. She doesn't want to be left out. Underneath Hattie is a chipmunk's nest. It looks like they found berries. So there's Ren eating a berry, Elle eating a berry. Where's Hattie? Oh, there's Hattie. And she's trying to reach a berry, but she's short and she's having trouble reaching the berries. Okay, so what does it say? It says, until a ripe batch of thimbleberries slows us down. So they found some yummy fresh berries, and now they're eating them. There's Bean chasing a chipmunk. There's a frog. Oh no, it's actually a western toad. So Elle teaches us how to make leaf baskets. And there's Ren and Hattie, and they're saying like this, Elle? And Elle says, yep. So it looks like they're making a leaf basket to hold all the berries for later. And Ren wrote it down in her sketchbook. Here's her sketchbook. So first, find one big leaf with 5 tips. Then poke a stem into the opposite leaf tip. Tip by tip, poke leaf tip with stem and pack with yummy berries. Isn't that cool? Uh-oh, it looks like they ate too many berries. See? There is Ren and Elle. Ren says, "We may have eaten too many berries." And Elle said, "Is that possible?" There's the woodpecker, tap, 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 tap. There's some ants in the trees. And there is Hattie, and she says, "I thought we were saving some for later." So they made those baskets. They were gonna save the berries, but it looks like the berries were too good. So over here you can see the hike gets steep and the trail narrows. So they're getting higher in the mountain. Look, there's a porcupine, a hollow tree, and look, over there, looks like Hattie went ahead and she tried to scare her friends. Boo! Were you guys scared? And there's Elle. She says, "Ack, Hattie, how'd you get up there so fast?" They got lost. And you know how I know that? Because here, it says, "We get lost." So look, they're all looking at their maps. There is Elle. She says, "Which way is north?" Look, there's Hattie. And looks like she has the map upside down. And there's Ren with the big map. So they're trying to figure out where to go. And look at Hattie. She's standing on a turtle. Isn't that funny? And let's see Bean. There's Bean. And it looks like Bean is chasing a frog. So here they are. They're sitting up on a tree. Do you see all three of them? So there's Hattie sitting down, and she says, did we go left after the berry patch? And there's Ren, and Ren says, I think. And then there's Elle. She says, "Ren, what's another word for blue?" And it looks like Elle really likes to do poetry. And Ren says, azure, cerulean, cobalt. Those are all different synonyms for blue. And you know something? Blue is my favorite color. I always like to wear blue clothes. Now we get a peek into Ren's sketchbook. And she says, Hattie always finds the route. So it looks like Hattie is really good with directions. In no time, we get back on track. See, there's Hattie, and she says, we're halfway there. She figured out where to go using the map. It looks like Ren discovered some footprints. Whose footprints are those? What do you think it could be? What is that? It is a deer. A deer walks past and Bean sneezes. See, they see a deer. And there's Bean. Bean says, achoo. Maybe Bean is allergic to deers. The deer vanishes so quick. We wonder if it was ever really there. Look, the deer's gone. Where did it go? Next page. A light comes and goes. The birds are happy. We listen to them chirp and chatter in the trees. Look, there's a light rain. You can see the faint teardrops. There's Elle, and she says, this is the river we were looking for, right, Hattie? So this was the river they were supposed to cross. And there's Hattie. She says, yep, so it looks like on the right track. It looks like Ren saw some birds, so she drew them in her sketchbook. Hattie gets tired. Elle offers to carry her. Isn't that nice? There's the waterfall. And there's Ren. She said, I said 30 minutes to the top. And there's Hattie. She says, we can't hear you. And Ren says, I said 30 minutes to the top. So they're almost there. There's a waterfall. It's a little loud. And there's a beautiful waterfall and a beautiful rainbow. And soon Elle gets tired too. Let's zoom in over here. Look, now Ren is carrying Elle and Hattie. She's carrying all two of them. So there's Ren. She's carrying both girls, Elle and Hattie. But look, she's getting tired. She says, I can't do this much longer. And look at Hattie. She's having a good time. She's saying, giddy up, just like you would say to a horse. And there's Bean. Bean is having a great time. And then Ren gets tired and she says, ride's over, everyone. So as they get higher, it's getting chillier. And there's Elle. She's saying, brr, it's getting chilly. There's some nice clouds. And look, they did it. They're at the top. At the top, Ren takes out her flag. Elle reads her poem. And Hattie releases feathers into the wind. There's all the feathers going into the wind. And look at Bean. He's looking at the feathers. And there's a chipmunk in the bag. Isn't that cute? They made it. See? Now they're resting on the top of the mountain. Looks like Bean's taking a nap. Elle has her binoculars to see the view. And what does it say? It says, we did it. They're going back down. It's much easier to go down than it is to go up. So I guess they're tired, so they're not talking much. They're just enjoying the trip back down. And it's getting dark out. Here they are almost home. And it's getting dark out, and they see the beautiful stars in the sky. That's the end of the story. Wasn't it great? There's a few more pages of Ren's sketchbook. So I hope you can check out this book and look at through her pictures, read the story, look at all the animals and plants that you would find in the mountains. Do you like animals? Me too. Let me show you. It's actually not a real cat. Meow. But it's still cute. It's my toy cat. Hi, kitty. Say bye to everybody. Bye-bye.